Hey there, Kenneth French of Vast Voice, telling business secrets to entrepreneurs. We're very, very happy you stopped by. Either you're going to watch this or listen to this because you want to take your business to the next level. You're probably an entrepreneur who's either just starting out or you've been around for quite a while and you want to take your business to the next level. You're probably a real estate investor, maybe even a real estate agent, maybe a professional or of some sort, professional advisor of some sort. And well, you are stopping by because you need some valuable advice from one of the top industry leaders there is. Anyway, thank you very much. Once again, Kenneth French, Vast Voice, telling business secrets to entrepreneurs. Really glad that you stopped by. Being an entrepreneur, it's a little bit tough. Well, do you want a solution that can help you not have to run the world yourself? You know, the world of being an entrepreneur all on your own. Do you want to do it with a number of people who understand your plight, who understand your journey? Well, we're here to help. My name is Kenneth French, vastsolutionsgroup.com. Here to help you to, take your business to the next level. Help you so you're not one of those entrepreneurs who are facing the battle alone. I've been facing this battle since 2006. I know what it's like to, do that journey, do the entrepreneurial journey, just like so many of you out there. What we're going to be talking about today is the Vast Vault. Basically what it is it's a community that we started here at vastsolutionsgroup.com to help entrepreneurs to take their business to the next level. Little did we know that it was going to be an unbelievable success. We started out, our goal was 100 people who were in there trying to fight the battle. And now somehow we're up over 800 people who are helping one another to take their businesses to the next level. Usually it's a real estate investor, might be someone who's a brand new real estate investor, or maybe a media type, a lawyer, an attorney, all the way to someone who's been in the business for 10, 20 years and they've amassed a net worth of a huge amount. Well, today we're going to talk about the Vast Vault, unlocking your entrepreneurial success. Let's get right to it. Well, there's so many things out there as far on the internet, as far as, well, here, this is for an entrepreneur, this is for an entrepreneur, this is for an entrepreneur. Well, this group is really for solopreneurs, usually real estate investors who are really trying to, battle it alone. And you're going to see after this presentation, especially at the very end, what are some key resources to help you as the entrepreneur? Because we're in this together. We understand. Usually, you're here probably potentially as a member of the Vast Vault because you've been referred to, the Vast Vault by attorneys, maybe by a CPA, maybe by, a financial advisor who believes in real estate, who wants to, help you because you want to be a part of something bigger than just you. So really quickly, I'm going to explain a little bit more about kind of the specifics in the beginnings. We started this, people kept coming to us because there were solopreneurs investing in real estate. There's so many resources out there. You didn't know what was going on. There's so much dissonance out there. And well, what's one way of, fighting that battle? It's with a group that's giving resources to real estate investors. What we do here at vastsolutionsgroup.com, we do tax, finance, artificial intelligence, which we've been doing for years, to help business owners to be able to kind of combine all the resources into really one place, and that would be vastsolutionsgroup.com. As here you can see, vastassetdefense.com. It's a company that was started really by Bob Bloom and myself. Who's Bob Bloom? Very well-known attorney, speaks all over the world, been doing it for years. He's really the godfather of asset protection in the United States. A lot of his content will be what you'll see in the community, in the Vast Vault community. We have two different communities. One, we have the exclusive community, which is a paid-for community, usually about $199 a month, all the way down to a free community where it's just you get a few less resources, but you still have in there people who are maybe a little bit newer in the investing world and they're trying to take their business to the next level. One of the individuals we have in the community, Jay Cronstad, he started Kajabi, one of the co-founders of Kajabi. The reason we're using some of his resources is because he's really one of the fathers of community building. No one knows community building like he does. Kajabi, as you probably know, is a software package that really is put together for community leaders by community leaders. And he's probably one of the best known community leaders out there in the internet world. And what he says is unlock the door to your entrepreneurial dreams with the Vast Vault key. We say the people who are members of the Vast Vault are key holders. You hold the key to, so many entrepreneurial secrets that are out there. And luckily, Jonathan Cronstad, or Jay Cron, is part of our group, and we'll go into him in a little bit more. expert guidance here. You'll see Sharon Lechter. She's one of the co-authors of Rich Dad Poor Dad. She's responsible for me taking if you will, the next step into becoming an entrepreneur. I was working for so many years, working for the man, for corporate America. And by, reading that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, it totally changed my viewpoint on becoming an entrepreneur. There's CJ Cron, who's the president, as you see, of Learnest, an experienced business leader. And he's known for community building. And again, he's the co-founder and did an exit with Kajabi. And then Laurel Langmeyer, there you see a picture of her. She's written a number of books. She's kind of well known as the millionaire maker. Again, these are just experts who provided their input, their resources to our community here at the Vast Vault. Before getting into some of the business strategies, et cetera, a little bit more about me. Kenneth French, been running Vast Solutions Group since 2006. As I mentioned, we do, tax strategies, a little bit of tax prep, mainly tax strategies, finance, commercial property finance. We also help with, net worth building as far as, asset management, and then also artificial intelligence. We use it internally to help us to basically to be able to provide a foundation for us here at vastsolutionsgroup.com as far as helping business owners, usually solopreneurs. And then also at the same time, we also are now starting to supply some of our artificial intelligence services for some outside clients, which we've usually kept behind the curtain. And then I should also mention, we also do bookkeeping, depending on the circumstances, free bookkeeping for business owners with utilizing our system called Einstein, which we've had since 2018, artificial intelligence system, again, called Einstein, which helps business owner. Now, the reason we can do it free is because our artificial intelligence system that we've had behind the curtain is now at the forefront. And now over 200 people are using that system, signing up for that system to use free bookkeeping, AI-powered automation. So you don't need QuickBooks. You don't need a bookkeeper. It saves you $400 a month as an example. Anyway, let's go into some of the kind of business strategies by which someone would use the Vast Vault as an example. Expert insights, as you saw, Laurel Langmeyer, Sharon Lechter, Jay Cron, Jay Connor, as I mentioned, Bob Bloom. And there's a number of people that are supplying information as far as business and expert insights into the Vast Vault. Two, proven tactics. A lot of these people who are supplying information, resources, et cetera, have had exits. They've had, real estate portfolios that have, amassed a huge net worth. And that's something to pay attention to. Or do you want to be in a community where there are people who are doing less than you, or people doing more than you? You probably want to be in a community where people are doing more than you. Proven tactics, as an example. Accelerated growth. A lot of our strategies here are, at vastsolutionsgroup.com, or specifically the Vast Vault. It's, it's helping people to take their business to the next level. Where maybe you're, a $1 million net worth and you want to take your business to the next level, we'll have a certain community element that's for you. Also, to people who are, maybe a $50 million net worth and want to take it to $100 net worth. Tailored guidance to a certain extent. Sometimes we've seen some mentorships grow out of some of the relationships in the Vast Vault. So hence we say tailored guidance. Vast Vault community, you join, you get exclusive resources and supportive environment. I'm going to say that it's new. I will fully admit that this is a new scenario and it's being kind of melded together by the community itself. What I'm seeing is it's a supportive environment in that, people are now kind of supporting one another, kind of behind the scenes, which blows me away. We don't have that much, probably as much engagement as I would like, but more than anything, I'm seeing now, people working behind the scenes. Now I'll give an example. In some cases, we have people who are well-moneyed. Let's just say their net worth is whatever, $10 million, and they have money for real estate deals. Right? They are looking for real estate deals. Likewise, we have people who are whatever, maybe they might have a low net worth or a net worth of X, and they want to find financing. So we have people who are doing both, looking for financing and financing collaboration. That's a big component of the Vast Vault community, either free or paid. Community member benefits, you get exclusive content. Here, I'll just show you a couple of things. I mentioned Jay Connor, Where to Get the Money Now. By the way, I wrote a book. This is a number of articles that I've written, Entrepreneur's Manifesto, a collection of smart financial advice. Another resource, and these are people who are providing resources. Jay Cron here, $1 billion bullseye from Jay Cron. And then here, as an example,
Sharon Lecter's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Lots of resources. And there's a reason for doing that, because our goal is to help you take your business to the next level. As I mentioned, there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes, and there's accountability partners. So you can really connect with one of the 800 people and help take your business to the next level. Some of the strategies and topics I should talk about: tax strategies you can use now. We try to put content in the community where people are taking their business to the next level, but they want to take home more of what they earn versus make a big gross. It's really what matters. What matters today is really, especially with taxes now coming to the forefront, what matters now is, strategies to take home more versus make more. Of course you want to make more, but it doesn't really matter. It's what you take. It's what you can, spend for groceries. So therefore it matters what you take home. Also AI automation, where, I'm now a writer for the AI journal. And a lot of what we do, more so than ever, is helping business owners with automation, so they can spend more time, doing what they want to do versus spending time at work. And we do that more so now than ever with artificial intelligence business automation. By the way, in a lot of cases, we make it so the topics covered are surrounding one vital element, and that's getting money back from the government. People don't realize in a lot of cases that you could get money back from the government because you're investing in an innovative fashion into your business. So you're doing research and development. You can get research and development tax credits in some cases for being in our community. $199 a month. Well, yeah, it's an expense, but in some cases, because you're spending it with AI, you can get that paid back to you in tax dollars, meaning free from the government, either state or federal finance. As I mentioned, we have some groups in the community. Oh, also some banks in the community that are trying to provide you, if you're looking for business financing or even commercial property real estate financing, they can provide some financing and estate planning. Bob Bloom and his group also does estate planning. They have a couple of individuals over there, attorneys over there, who can help you take your business to the next level and leave more money to your heirs due to proper estate planning. So those are just a small flavor of the tactics and topics we talk about here in the Vast Vault. I'm going to once again say thank you very much for being here. Stay towards the end. You're going to get some surprises. Once again, Kenneth French, vastsolutionsgroup.com. Just doing a reset. I've been running vastsolutionsgroup.com since 2006. The company started back in 1969 by a guy named Gary Coons at Seamount Financial Group, also Coons Financial. And basically now we've become an entity that's in every single state based on really growth. We wouldn't have been able to do it with such a skeleton staff if it weren't for artificial intelligence. We have clients all over the states, and even a couple of international. We have a lot of clients who are up there in Canada. I'm going to do a little reset again. Join the Vast Vault community, connect with entrepreneurs, access to valuable resources, learn from some experts, and discover opportunities with a number of the individuals in the community itself. I mentioned Laura Langmeyer, matchmaker, millionaire matchmaker, Sharon Lecter. We have a collaboration. I do some speaking with her. She does some speaking with us. And it's really to help entrepreneurs take their business to the next level. She's one of the few people who've been honored by the 2 different presidents, 3 different administrations, I should say, to help because she's so good and innovative as far as employee, education for investors. Jonathan Kronstad, and then more than anything, those are just a small sampling of the people who are involved in the Vast Vault community. You'll hear and see more later. All right, let's go in the ways to succeed if you're in the Vast Vault. Now let's assume you're in the Vast Vault. You go to Vast Vault Communities, go to our website, they're vastsolutionsgroup.com, look at communities. There you have 2 different options. You have the free community or the paid community. Right now it's $199 a month. First, sign up. You get to tune in for expert insights, review the materials. We'll be sending out materials, information on a daily basis, but really what it is added value. In there, we don't sell. There might be people who sell, hopefully in nice fashion, but there's not really selling that's going on. Really, it's collaboration, really helping you to take your business to the next level. And then finally here, by the way, you've got to use you've got to use the community resources. If you're not using the community resource, you're not going to take your business to the next level. And there's so many resources out there. We have courses out there as far as estate planning, business automation, tax strategies, the list goes on, especially if you're, they're all really fine tuned for real estate investors. And some of those real estate investors could be real estate agents. They could be investing in, residential properties. They could be investing in commercial properties. They can be investing in industrial warehouses, multifamily, hotels. It's really a community made specifically for real estate investors, and that will, accelerate your path to success. You got to do. And that's one way of really succeeding in the Vast Vault. I'm going to outline again a little bit more detail what are the two communities that we have here at Vast Vault. We have the free community, which mainly is intended for people who are maybe brand new or lower net worth. You'll see some resources in the community that are intended specifically for the Vast Vault free community element, and there it's free. There's no cost. Why wouldn't you? If you want to take your business to the next level, and let's say you're a brand new investor, maybe a W-2 employee looking at doing real estate investing, why not? It's free, right? And then again, if you're looking, you may be a little bit more senior, you want to, take your business to the next level. It's, what do they say? It's who you surround yourself with that really determines you and your net worth. Well, Vast Vault exclusive, pretty much everyone in there has got a pretty good net worth, and they want to take their business to the next level. There's people in there who've been investing for 20 years and who've got established success. So if you're interested, again, go to vastsolutionsgroup.com, look for communities, and there you can make your decision as to if you want to join the Vast Vault exclusive or free. Price, there you go, free. As I mentioned, free. Vast Vault is free. Vast Vault exclusive, $199 a month. Go to Vast Vault within the vastsolutionsgroup.com website. Now, I'm going to mention just real briefly, right now I'm a AI and tax contributor for the AI Journal, number one. Number two, I've been a Forbes.com small business owner contributor. So I've written a number of articles. That's part of my gig. I have a number of books coming out or that are out for real estate investors, really solopreneurs. Now, I've written, I don't know how many articles all during the span of my life. And what I've done is I have a manuscript here, put it together. It's available, by the way, at Amazon. But if you email us, by the way, again, the Entrepreneur's Manifesto, a collection of smart financial advice. If you email us at info@vastsolutionsgroup.com, info@vastsolutionsgroup.com, while supplies last, you're going to get a copy of this book, again, the Entrepreneur's Manifesto, a collection of smart financial advice. Email us at info@vastsolutionsgroup.com, info@vastsolutionsgroup.com. Give us your address. I will send you a copy of this, the Entrepreneur's Manifesto, a collection of smart financial advice, here to help you. Now, kind of a closing thought about the community. If you're one who is a little worried about joining a community, you feel a little kind of intimidated, either in the free or the paid or exclusive community, reach out to us. We're here to help you, kind of on the onboarding, even with the free community, because if you don't succeed, our community doesn't succeed. The intent is to help you take your business to the next level. How can we do that if you're a little nervous? And I get it. It's a community. A lot of, people might worry about joining a community, the first ever community, but we're here to help you. If we can get some success based on whatever we've done to help you take your business to the next level, we've done something good. Right. So one way of doing that, email us at info@vastsolutionsgroup.com, or just go to the website, vastsolutionsgroup.com/Vast Vault communities, and then play around and see if the community is something that's right for you. I'm not going to say this is for everybody. This is really intended for someone who wants to increase their net worth. They want information on, tax, what we do here at vastsolutionsgroup.com, tax, finance, artificial intelligence, and also kind of combined with, the vastassetdefense.com and Bob Bloom, where they're doing doing estate planning and asset protection. Everything's under one roof, also with all our different, resources in the Vast Vault. It's hard not to succeed. Some of the input we've gotten, if you check our Google reviews, some of the input we've gotten is with respect to our community. People like being a part of our community. Again, we didn't expect it to be as big as it is. 100 people, we were thinking. And here we're having over 800 people who are part of the community who want to take their business to the next level. If you're interested, please take a look at our website, vastsolutionsgroup.com. Look into it at Vast Vault Communities. Once again, this is Kenneth French. Please do email us if you're interested. Entrepreneurs Manifesto, a collection of smart financial advice. We're here to help you, the business owner, and it's been a pleasure. Hopefully it's been helpful to you. And now you've seen a little bit more about what it is we do here at vastsolutionsgroup.com. Kenneth French signing out.